As long as the sun shines, as long as the rivers flow, as long as the grass we walk on always grows, yeah, yeah. I will always love you, hon. I will always love you, honey.
Cultural confidence to me is knowing where you come from, knowing which family you come from, the songs, knowing who you are. You have no question about your identity.
It means being comfortable in your own skin.
Proud to say that I'm Métis. Also have it not negatively connotated.
Finding the balance of being mixed. For me, like, my culture isn't always like the culture I identify the most with, which is my mom's side, my Aboriginal side. It's hard to get access to like cultural knowledge, just to be around other Cree people.
Being stoked on who you are and where your culture comes from, understanding it, and being stoked to share it.
You use it in everyday life, like how you carry yourself, the teachings you do with yourself and others, everyday things, like don't take more than you need.
When you're dancing and like when you're going into the big house, you're leaving your everyday life behind you.
Had to learn to walk in both worlds. Like when you go back to school, that's not how we learned traditionally. We learned from our elders in like one-on-one situations. And so in that sense it's different because we don't bring our culture into the school environment all the time.
When you go into these workshops on our value of community, think about, where you come from and who you are and the teachings you bring from your community. Or when you go into public speaking, how did you public speak historically in your own community?
Okay.
Okay, just hold it, hon.
Through these workshops and about our community, about culture, how we can put that into the workplace. And the answer is we all have questions, we all have worries. Culture always has the answer. The cedar tree has the answer, the earth has the answer. There are songs in our language, and we went around and gave introductions, and a few of you guys missed out. But people who are giving their introductions are in their own language, where they're from, their family, and their mother and father, their grandparents. And it makes us so proud, and knowing our language and learning our language makes us so proud.
Pasquale, Swat Queensna, Tanachan Sa, we come up from out, Skohop Mish Oath, Lewa Oath Chan, Chinakun Kun Shaman, Chen Kun and Tommy up now at a shape multitude.
Like my people, we call ourselves a Kwakwakiwak. And what the Kwakwakiwak translates to is the Kwakwala speaking people. And the way I look at it is, if we're the Kwakwakiwak right now, what are we after we can't speak our language?
These things here, these art forms that we make, it's called Tsunukwa. It's the wild woman of the bush, but the other name we have for it is also called Iiki.
What we want to do is we want to line this up along here, put a 1/4 inch off here, so here we'll turn it up. Okay, you can slide your blade down a bit more now.
Put this in the mar.
Yeah, and then when you had these tools, you showed so much respect for those tools. You looked after them with it. You wrapped them up at the end of the day. 12:30 they're long.
I guess it's being very proud of who you are and where you come from, and also basically acknowledging your ancestors.
Our ancestors are watching us our whole life, and I want my ancestors to welcome me with open arms. Like, we want to say, you did a good job. Like, you saved part of our culture.
I am very proud of being here and being a descendant from my culture.
Learn to speak up and not be too shy.
And he's really good, and he's really smart, and I like connecting with him because he feels like he's on my level.
I've learned to go to where you're celebrated, not just tolerated. And you can really feel it here. You know, ever since we've been here, all we've been really talking about is, you know, each other and learning about each other, and you know, and it's teaching me like to listen more. You know, a lot of times I'm used to talking, having to talk and having to speak and having to lead, but sometimes as a leader, you got to be led too, you know.
My dream job has always been working with youth. I listen, I can give advice when wanted.
I want to be able to give back what I've learned, all of my knowledge, my experience and everything. So my dream job would be to be a youth worker.
I'm going to go back to school and get my bachelor in natural resource science, because that's something I love anyway. I'm a hunter, I'm a trapper, I'm a fisher, and so I like being out on the land. And with this kind of job, I can go out and do site evaluations before mines or any developments done, and that makes me feel good so that I can look after the land, put my culture first.
I would like to get into engineering. I would like to go to UBC or BCIT to get into that.
What did you learn at this youth forum?
Just basic like public speaking, getting to know other people, and getting to know yourself mostly.
This conference reminded me who I am, because I live in a diverse world out there, and sometimes I forget who I really am in all the diversity.
And when we go into the workplace and whatever we're doing, we have that culture that's making us strong. That family behind us, we have that community behind us, we have the whole territory behind us, and it lifts us up. And it's so important to bring that into everyday life. Whatever you are, that culture has the answer. You might not see it, and it might be hard to see, it might be in shades of gray, but it's there. And having that culture, it brings us all together.